Did the series have a happy crew?
No, I don't think so. It was perhaps on Danger Man. I don't think it would have been on The Prisoner.
No.
The atmosphere on the whole was too tense, I think. It was a very tense series to work on. Perhaps, I don't think it would have gone down well on The Prisoner. I mean, there may have been a few private sort of jokes around the corner, but nothing of the sort of thing that one might occasionally happen on a film set in the ordinary way, not on The Prisoner. It was really much too serious an operation. I'm a great admirer of Pat's, but it was not what one would describe as a happy series to work on. It was not a laughing, joking, full of good humour all the time. It was very brittle. Everybody was very much on edge. It was a very serious piece of work, if you know what I mean. The strange thing is that I think part of the problems with the series were that as an actor, Pat obviously can communicate because he communicates what he's doing to the audience. And I'm sure that as a director, when he was talking to the artists, he could, in a sense, communicate precisely what he wanted them to do. But other than that, he didn't really communicate. He seemed to have great difficulty. He never really told anybody from the beginning what the series was about or what he was trying to achieve. It was just, we will do this, I want to do that. But he never gave anybody an overall concept of what he was trying to achieve. So everybody, to some extent, was working a little bit in the dark, sort of picking up what he was trying to do bit by bit. But I mean, Pat is a secret, not exactly secretive, but I mean, he's an outgoing personality, but he is a secretive person in the sense that he doesn't want to, tell everybody all about himself, sort of thing. He keeps himself and his own affairs within himself, and I think this meant that he found it very, very difficult to explain or to sort of let go and tell everybody what it was all about right from the beginning. It was all in his mind, and he was thinking it up as he went along to some extent, and so nobody had an overall picture of what we were trying to achieve. I think Ken Griffiths had some influence on that last episode. He obviously, I don't know quite where he came into it, but he obviously got quite closely concerned with Pat about that last episode, and whether he had some part of the layout and the scripting of that final episode, I don't know, because he also is a very intense person. I mean, Pat really, he overdid it in a sense. I mean, if he could have done, he would have done every job on the set himself, so to speak. And if he had set his mind to it, I think there's no job on the set that he couldn't have done himself. If he had sort of taken the time to sort of say, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, study it, learn it, he would have learnt it and done it and could have done it. But obviously, if you're making a film, you can't do all of them at once yourself anyway. You have to have the very nature of the thing. A lot of people doing it. But nevertheless, he did try to get involved in every single aspect of it. So he was living on his nerves, absolutely. It was terrible. I mean, I know that he used to go up, he would go home and go to bed, and then he would wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning and sort of get up and answer his correspondence and things like that. As I say, on many occasions, write the next few pages of script. At what stage he actually wrote that final episode, I don't know.
Let's now